All right, welcome to 2026. We thank God we are alive to see a lovely day like this, and it is what it is. And to all my fans all over the world, I want to say thank you all for always being there for me, for your support, for your likes, for your follow, stuff like that. I really appreciate so much. And like you all know, we're grateful we are available 2026. We thank God and we thank God for the life of Anthony Joshua, who almost lost his life. You know, it was so painful that he lost two of his friends. But that's life for you, man. You just have to be strong and move on. All right, straight up to Chelsea news. Like you all know, it's X1 World no, and this is my first video, 2026, and this is definitely going to bring a breakthrough. All of us listening, all I need from you is like, share, comment, tell me what you think, and anywhere you think we can adjust, you can tell us. We highly appreciate it. We move straight up as it is like this right now in Chelsea. The tense is very, very high. When I mean the tense is very, very high, as in the cutlass is moving like this, we don't know what is going to happen next. I mean the issue of Enzo Mareska at Chelsea as it sounds right now. Like you all know, it has been a whole lot of shambles in a whole lot of matches that Chelsea has played in about 7 matches. I mean, it's a whole lot of shambles. And as it stands right now, the board has run out of patience. And as it stands now, Enzo Maresca might be on his way out of Chelsea. He might not be available in the match of Mancity. At the same time, he might be available. Let me not jump into conclusion, but the reality is the board is not satisfied with his job, and that is the truth and nothing but the truth. But let's come down to the reality. Who is to be blamed in all this problem? I would like to hear from you from the comment section. But for me, I have two people to blame. I have Enzo Maresca to blame, and I have the board to blame. Number one, where I blame the board is issue of players. Whether you like it or not, Chelsea's structure is really affecting the team somehow. That is the reality. That reality of this is the level of money you want to pay to players has made them, they can't go for some, quality player that's going to bring depth into the team. This has really affected the team, whether anybody likes it or not. That is the reality. You can see it in our attacking line. We have to let Nicholas Jackson go for loan and we'll bring in Liam Delap. Liam Delap has been nothing but total flop. There's no word for Liam Delap than flop. He is a flop. That's what it is. There's nothing to qualify his contribution to the team. It is total flop. You can see it. Garnacho has been off total. Will I say has been off, and then on, off, and then so you can see that our flank is not really what it is. At the same time, Gaetan has always trying to pick his rhythm, and it's yet to be there. These are nothing but reality, and these are the signings of Chelsea to Enzo Maresca. But the truth is, we're yet to know who is making this appointment of players. That is the reality, and this is for the board, and this goes to the board. And for instance, the issue of defense line, Enzo Maresca said it very clearly. Immediately he lost Kowe that there is a problem in defense line, but the board refused to give a listening ear to Enzo Maresca. And whether you like it or not, Enzo Maresca, our defense line has been having issues. That's why the fact our president will get to see, Fofana and Shaloba, and it has been working out very, very well. I must tell you the truth. I can't condemn those two guys. Those two guys have been fantastic job. And this is what it is. And now let me go straight to Enzo Maresca. Maresca, this is where you have problem. Anybody that follows me know I always complain about you most time, and that is the reality. Where you have problem is that it's as if you're playing a mind game. You want to play some players. You want to see some players have their time. There's no relationship in this business. The relationship you can have in this business is any relationship that can give you a result. That's what you need. That's what you need. There's no mind game in Chelsea team. Chelsea is, even the owners of Chelsea don't know the level of Chelsea. They think Chelsea is the place that can come and do buying and selling. You can't do that in Chelsea. You won't get away with it. You will have no peace. You, the owner, you, the coach, you won't have peace. The club, the fans and the club project, we are not ready for such things. Including me that's talking to you, we are not ready for such projects. We are ready for those that knows what it takes to be a Chelsea team. If you take back, you check Chelsea legends, even the players that have no more in the field. Trust you me, they are still with Chelsea, the light of John Mikel, the light of Didier Drogba, John Terry, they are all still there. Ashiko, they are all still there. So if you're doing anything shit in Chelsea, they won't take it. That's the reality. So Enzo Maresca, this is your fault. Knowing players to play, you won't play. For instance, you always wanted, most especially the issue of Gustavo William, for the fact that he played him last match, and you can see it, he won man of the match in the last match, even though he was injured. He has a little bit injured, in the last 2 matches I didn't play. But notwithstanding, we all know you never always wanted to play. You always want to play in 15 minutes, stuff like that. But this is a player, established player I can't compare with Garnacho. You saw him in the side, in flank of Garnacho. Fantastic. And it's up Pedro Neto. Why don't you use your best? Get your result first before you're talking of resting players, stuff like this. These are the problems you have. You always want to prove some, and you're kind of stubborn. That's the reality. This Italian thing is in you. You're stubborn. And again, so these are the problems you have. The problems you have is problems of changes. How can you just change a winning team? You take out 4 players, 5 players, and you bring in new ones, and you end up losing that match or drawing that match. This has been your problem. But as a coach is concerned, I have to be sincere to you. You are a very good coach. You are a very good coach. And for me, I would want them to give you time, to adjust things, and then get you some few players. That's the reality. That is what I want. I never wanted to see anybody sack you. That's the reality, because you're a good coach. I have to tell you the truth. But you have a character that is questionable. You can swap the team just do something crazy that people begin to wonder, are you working with Chelsea or are you against Chelsea? That's the reality. For instance, now that match against Bournemouth, now you don't want to come to the press conference because a whole lot of questions are waiting for you. You're not sick. You're okay. You're okay. Even though Calaberi is covering up, we know you are okay. You know it yourself. You have a whole lot of questions to answer. Why don't you stop those questions? Why don't you do what you're supposed to do in the pitch and then let the problem come and then let everyone know this man has done what he's done his best. But it's very obvious you put in players you're not supposed to put in, and at the end of the day, we are facing problems. And for Chelsea board, there are some players that are not supposed to be in Chelsea. That is crystal clear, whether you like it or not. Take them off. Number one, player like Adeyemi is not supposed to. He is not supposed to be. You can take him down at 21 if you like him. Players like Mareska is not supposed to be in Chelsea team. That is the reality. You don't just deceive yourself and begin to play players that are not supposed to be in the team. That is the reality. These players that that shaky, that has nothing to contribute, take them off and let's get new players. This is what it is from X1 World. I would like to hear from you from the comment section what you think about this analysis. Tell me what you think. Comment, like, and like you all know, this is 2026. I need you guys' support. If you're not following me, you're not doing me well. If you're not liking, you're not doing me well. If you watch my video and pass and you didn't like and you didn't comment, you're not doing me well. So if you want to support me, this is 2026. I need your support. Full support. Full voltage support. God bless. And I trust 2026 is our year. We move.